Yep.
That's the goal.
We're taking this for a rip, right, buddy?
First car, that's right.
Yeah, all right, Brendan. It's locked. There. Okay, I got it.
It's sticky.
I mean,
Get out of my car. There's nothing in it.
hey, tell the audience how much of a pile of shit this is.
Well, so this here is an '05 piece of garbage. All right, you ready to hear it start up?
Put your foot on the brake. Well, you didn't put your foot on the brake.
Doesn't that sound great? Doesn't that just sound magnificent?
And it's got a check engine light on,
It's got
too.
a check engine light. The front left blinker is dead.
One of the lights is out.
Oh yeah.
Let's turn on the lights and see which one it is. Looks like both of them are out. Headlights. Unless you just turn on your parking lights. Gotta turn it all the way to the right. Oh, headlights still work, and there's xenon too.
That's the front. Moisture gets inside that.
Ah, that's why. That'll do it.
Oh yeah. Now come on. Come on, viewers. Let's go check out this gorgeous trunk.
Someone rear-ended it.
Weight reduction.
Nah.
This is for improved aerodynamics here. Allows the wind flow. That's great. The Steed.
Let's see, does it run on all cylinders?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I put it back in automatic mode for you.
Fantastic. You want to open her up?
Oh yeah, sure. Where is the hood latch? Oh, just like a Mercedes. So this has an inline 6, 3.0.
A lot of miles.
Yep, 222,000. I'd say that Toyota has the least amount of miles of any car in your family. But the least miles here is obviously our Cadillac rental car, just slightly over 2,000. It's brand spanking new. It's a final edition 2019 XTS. Yeah, but I would never buy one because it's a GM. I'd rather have a Mercedes Benz.
Suspension. That's all they're good for.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say the Airmatic from Mercedes S-Class is better.
The price range is a little different though.
Oh yeah, I mean, this starts at less than 60 grand. S-Class starts at just under 90 grand before taxes.
That's big money.
Yeah. Which is why I will never buy one new and I will always buy them used.
I'll never buy anything new. Never.
Yeah, that's probably a wise choice, to be honest.
It's too expensive.
I bet you the AC doesn't work either. Okay, AC works, radio works,
AC works.
automatic lights work,
Oh yeah.
but the parking brake doesn't work.
No parking brake, sadly.
One of the lights is out, as you saw earlier. Check engine light is on. I should have brought my scan tool down just to see what it is.
You hear that? That's a lean code.
Oh, now it's running rough over 2,000.
That's just in the first 2 gears.
Oh, it's the transmission. The tranny is shot.
That's the propeller shaft doing that. That's it. Since it's broken, it like rattles up and down trying to get power to the front. Can't do it.
Did you try sport mode?
It actually helps, yeah.
Okay.
Because it prioritizes the rear wheels in sport mode.
Then pretend it's a Lamborghini and drive it in sport all the time.
It's efficient. What is this clown doing? Who is that guy?
I have no idea.
You don't live here. Why is he looking at me? He's following me now. What is happening?
I have no idea.
Who's this joker? Oh yeah. AC's not very cold. Oh, that's probably why.
Ha. Yeah, because BMWs have this weird thing.
Yeah, the blue thing, but then you also.
Oh, and this is closed.
Yeah.
This is closed.
This is why I get all of the air. My passengers don't need air.
Debatable. Let's see. 3,000. Oh, and look at that. The mirrors.
Some beautiful water damage.
Garbage. Oh, man.
It's actually contemporary art.
I feel bad for you, man.
Can't all be winners.
Correct. I mean, I'll give you credit, though. This lasted longer than my Jaguar.
I'm surprised how long this thing's around. Because think about my mom, who demolishes cars, owned it for 3 or 4 years. And then my sister, who's even worse, had it for at least 2.
So this was abused.
Oh, yeah. Like, these problems were existing when I got the car. And I've babied it along for 3 years now, and now it's finally starting to go.
Yep.
It took 3 years of it being driven carefully for it to actually break.
Some of the wood is cracking. Look, it's just like the Jag on the gear shift lever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just like the Jag, there were some cracks in the shift knob.
Yeah, my Jag had that too.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. It was totaled.
Oh wait, yeah, you sold yours. Mine was. Whew.
Totaled.
A quarter of the car was completely destroyed. From the driver's side light all the way to the center, there was just flatness.
So whose fault was it?
I was driving down a back road and I hit a patch of ice, and while I was turning, it just went straight through the corner.
Yikes. Okay, so
I like
at least it wasn't with another car.
Yeah, that would have been a lot worse. But it was -5 degrees and it was 9:30 at night in the middle of winter. And I just bought a fresh tank of gas too.
And it's almost empty. Oh wait, never mind. He was talking about the Jag, not this.
It's leaking gas.
Oh yeah, he just had a fuel leak fixed a couple days ago. He had to call the fire department when someone noticed it.
Oh yeah. Don't look at the speed limits.
Oh, I'm not focusing on the speedometer. We're definitely going under the speed limit.
Yeah, definitely. Be safe, kids. Don't drive too fast. It's dangerous. What else do we have? We have paint all over the inside of my car because I paint for a living. Look at this, look at that. Isn't that funny? Like I'll have paint on my elbow and I'll just get in and not think about it.
That's worn beyond belief.
It's bad. This stuff doesn't come off either. It's industrial paint.
My audience is going to hate what's going on with the radio.
What do they don't want to listen to classic rock?
No, it's not just that. It's copyright, too.
Oh, shoot. Copyright strike. TOS.
Well, first thing that would happen would be a demonetization. But that's probably already going to happen because I said this was a pile of shit.
They can't demonetize you for telling the truth.
True. Yeah.
This is scenic Nottingham, New Hampshire. It's the stomping grounds of this pavement princess right here. Piece of garbage.
Well, I'll make a reference to a song. Oh, my seatbelt just locked up. It definitely means we're going under the speed limit.
That's exactly what that means. I don't like going too. This road's kind of sketchy to go too fast on because the cops, the fuzz, could be anywhere.
Yeah, the fuzz. It's the fuzz.
It's the fuzz. Get the fuzz off my ass. You ever considered shaving it?
Oh, now we got a new light. Low oil.
The low oil light. That's a broken sensor.
Or that's either low oil or low oil pressure.
Low oil pressure is red.
Okay, so yellow is low oil.
Yeah, but I have to check the dipstick every morning because that sensor's broken. For some reason, once I drive like 10 miles, it comes on. No matter what, it's old German electrics.
This feels
so
like
it's obviously gonna break.
This feels like a Tech Racks video, but it's not even us trying to destroy the car.
Oh no, it falls apart on its own.
Because what Tech Racks does is he buys old junk cars and he pours like
Domino's sugar in the engine.
Yeah, he poured Coke in a gas tank. He poured coolant in a gas tank of a Mercedes.
The Coke gas tank, fun fact, was a 2005 BMW 330xi, which,
wow.
Fun fact, is this car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that was a manual.
This was, yeah.
This is an auto.
Yeah. With the Tiptronic option. Tiptronic doesn't work in these little things. It like works, but it'll tell. So you'll shift, and the number will change on the screen, but the engine won't actually shift because it like doesn't trust the computer because it's
the transmission won't
designed.
shift.
It just doesn't. It doesn't like Tiptronic for some reason.
Wow.
It never has though. Like even when my mom first got it, it didn't like it. Something about how it was designed. Or there's a deep underlying problem that's always existed in this car. Another fun fact, this car is 14 years old and it's on its 6th alternator.
Oh man.
Yeah. Goes through alternators like freaking frog goes through a stream.
I wonder how expensive those are.
Around $200.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, and we do the work ourselves, so.
Yep. That explains why
Everything keeps
you
falling
have
apart.
3 cars in your family with over 200,000 miles, including the AMG SL55.
That's right. It explains it. It's because we don't overpay for stupid labor.
Now, my Jaguar had one broken window switch,
Yeah.
but the rear window switch for that window would work. I wonder if this car is just like that. Like, do any of the automatic windows not function?
This one goes slower.
Okay. So they all work.
Yeah.
All right.
But this button, I think it's this one, is like the plastic's like halfway disconnected.
Oh.
And I just don't want to snap it back in because I feel like it might break if I do it.
Yeah. Although, what would it matter?
Oh, look at these cool people.
And Toyota Prius.
Look at those cool kids in the Toyota Prius.
Oh, and one of the turn signals is out.
Yeah, in the front. Front driver's side turning signal. And you can tell because it's super annoying how fast it clicks.
Yeah, what would you take? That Prius or this? I'd still take this over
I would take this over the Prius
to be honest.
I prefer to have a soul.
Because Priuses are slow.
Priuses.
Oh
steer
God,
your
what's
soul.
it doing now?
Prop shaft, baby. Prop shaft.
It's funny, you can't even grind gears in an automatic.
And I'm grinding
yet-
gears in an automatic.
And yet these gears
These gears do
act
really
like they're
be
ground. Or act like they've been ground up from improper shifting. You know, I've grinded my second gear numerous times, but it still takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Eventually I'm going to have to replace the second gear on my Civic.
Yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't
For a while.
happen for a few years. I mean,
Yeah.
I know there's an infamous second gear grind, which everybody talks about.
That's just common with Civics or Hondas in general?
I'm gonna guess Hondas in general, but it must be Civics that are SIs and Type Rs. You know, when you try to quick shift, from first, that's what does it.
You want to jump into third and just grind second?
Well, I mean, if you quick shift to any other gear but second, then it's just fine. There's no grinding of the gears.
It's when you shift into second, it just grinds it no matter what.
Yeah.
Or is it always, or is it like sometimes you can dodge it?
Sometimes I can dodge it.
Yeah. I imagine at higher reps you probably dodge it too, but you're never really in second at, or higher speeds, I mean. Unless you're on a bike, you're not going really faster than 30 in second gear. You ever had a motorcycle on your channel?
Moped.
Moped?
I guess that counts.
That does count. Except you don't need a license to drive a moped.
I think in Block Island you do. Am I right or?
No. You need. I think you need a driver's license, but you don't need a
motorcycle
yeah.
license. I forgot about those.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to take that class pretty soon.
Cool. I'm gonna have to take a CDL class next year.
Oh, are you getting your school bus? Or are you getting an actual CDL?
CDL, just to drive
an A?
just to drive a commercial vehicle of any kind in case we need to.
Yeah. I have an A, so I'm quite familiar. Is that boat sinking? That boat is sinking. Look at it through this gap. You might be able to see it if you turn around. I'm pretty sure that's a pontoon boat that's sinking.
Can I catch it on camera?
It's like tipping into the water.
Oh.
There's a bunch of them in the water too.
Should we go over and save them?
No. Not my problem.
Well, it isn't our problem. What we would do is we would ask them if they need help. And if they do, call 911.
Nah, they have phones. They're fine. I doubt there's any. There's probably just a lot of people on them. Those are what I drive, the bucket trucks.
Oh.
And
with air brakes or?
Yep.
Nice. You never shared with me you had a CDL.
Yeah, I have a Class A.
Nice.
I can't drive fifth wheel though. Because I tested in one of those and they're pencil hitch, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mine with an air brake endorsement.
Yeah, air brake. It's so easy. It's
so that way
20 questions on the exam and that's it. And then you just have to test them, which is literally just a couple variations of stepping on the brakes. Like, it's pretty. Yeah, I know you'll have absolutely no trouble getting a CDL.
Yeah.
Have you taken the exam for it?
I'm not
Do you have your
21.
permit?
Not 21.
Oh, you can't even get it in Illinois without?
Nope, you have to be 21.
What?
It's stupid because
I thought it was a federally set. You can get it at 18.
Some people have claimed they've gotten theirs at 18.
Yeah. Well, I'm under 21 and I have mine, but I can't drive out of state with it.
Yeah, I know, because you're younger than me.
Yeah. That's what I thought that was what it was everywhere. I thought it was just you can get it when you're 18, but you can't leave the state till you're 21. Which restricts me a lot because New Hampshire's so small, so all the work is like in Maine and Mass too. Screws me over.
All right.
I can show you where I work, where I was working today. If you want to see that, it's up here on the right a little bit.
Okay.
Are you looking for any upgrades to your car?
Well, I did consider supercharging it. But that was only if I hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2018. It didn't happen until January.
Wow, you have 10,000.
12,000.
Hello, viewers. Thanks for coming along on this fantastic journey to just diagnose how awful this car is.
It's a pile of shit.
Only one BMW was harmed in the filming of this.
Just like Michigan Stadium.
Just like, yeah.
Because you know the song Michigan Stadium is a pile of shit.
It is. It's factual. But which is worse, Michigan Stadium or the 2005 BMW 330xi?
That's a hard question.
That's a tough one.
See, I've never
Find out next time on Busmaster 99.
Yeah, I've never been to Michigan Stadium, but I've just listened to the song.
Yeah.
Osborne Engineering builds a pile of shit.
Just love the drone of an inline six.
I like a V8 better.
Yeah, I can't stand the drone of the seven.
Hell, I like a V12 better.
Oof. Lamborghini Aventador
J.
SVJ. Huracan Performante.
That has V10.
Yeah, but it sounds like
I know.
freaking angels falling from the sky.
I've driven a Huracan last year.
That's right, you did.
And I'm going to drive another
right?
one. I'm going to drive another one toward the end of this month.
That's awesome. Performante. That is... the Huracan Performante is one of the greatest feats of
Another
pure
Prius.
gasoline. They're calling. Ooh, that's a new Prius.
It's a new Prius.
That was in a Super Bowl commercial. Ooh.
It's a new Prius, but still a pile of shit.
Still a Prius.
Every Prius, apart from the Prius SRT8, is a pile of shit from the factory.
SRT.
Don't ever buy a Prius.
Did somebody put an SRT8 engine in a Prius?
Yes, and it was heavily modified inside out too. Like,
oh, they put like a body kit on it?
yeah, they put a manual transmission in it, so they gutted the whole thing.
So it's literally, it's the chassis of a Prius, and that's it.
Correct.
It's literally just the shell.
Yep,
It's probably
the whole
not
thing's
even the
modified.
same body. It's probably a completely new, like new steel roll bars and stuff.
Whole thing's modified, and I think that was an AMG GLC 43 that just went by. I'm gonna drive.
There is one in this area, so that probably wasn't it.
I'm gonna drive the facelift of that toward the end of this year. I already drove the C43 2 years ago.
That's the pussy version.
Psh.
C63.
Oh, so now we're saying the P word in the vlog.
That's not a swear. You won't get demonetized for that. It's a body part. You can't demonetize me, YouTube. Take him to court. For the word pussy. Oh my god. Jeez.
Yeah, there were these siren videos I used to watch, and one of the guys was like, they look like boobs.
Sirens?
Yes, and then he said, I could take a picture of them and Photoshop them to where it's boobs.
What the hell?
Like, they need a life.
No, he sounds like he's living his absolute best life.
Yeah.
Right there. That's where I want to be in 10 years. Just looking at sirens and be like, you know what I could do? I could Photoshop that to make it look like boobs. I could pull that off. You ever gonna get a bike?
Probably not.
No.
My mom said never get a bike, so yeah, not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a...
Sorry to say.
I'm very nervous and I'm anxious to get one. That's how I would describe it.
See, I'm saving up for my dream car, which is a Mercedes S550. No surprise.
Convertible?
Sedan.
Is it the S550 though? They have a convertible, right?
They have a sedan, they have a coupe, and they have the cabriolet, which is a convertible.
That's right. That's my dad's dream car.
The S-Class?
Yeah.
I thought his dream car was the AMG GT.
Well, that's like his dream, like, fun summer car, but he said he would drive that S-Class every day. He said he would
I wouldn't do that.
He would put like 1,000,000 miles on it.
I would never drive an S-Class every day. Things would break.
If I had one and I didn't work a construction type job, I would drive it every day. If I drove to like an office.
If I was a millionaire, I'd drive it every day. Cause I don't know
if
how
I was
to...
a millionaire, I'd be taking a Bugatti grocery shopping, man.
See, I did not know how... I don't know how to work on cars.
Yeah.
So... Yep.
Just review them.
That's the thing. I'm not going to drive an S-Class every day if I own one, which is why I'll have a Honda Accord or something similar for a daily driver.
Accurate. Might as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Someone in my comments the other day said I could get an Acura what is it, RLX for less than 20 grand, 2014.
Yeah.
So they've depreciated a hell ton.
A lot. And
all right, let's shut this off before it blows up. Oh, and the light is still on.
Still there.
Still on, and the key is out of the ignition.
That's right, baby.
Unfucking believable.
Thing's the best. Demonetize. TOS, cut it out. They're on to us. Oh,
the YouTube police.
YouTube police, they're here. They're here.
I'm getting out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is the end of the video. Any last words?
Thanks for stopping by and sub to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to Busmaster99.
Use creator code B12 in Fortnite Creator Shop.
Actually, you know what? Use code ALMAO.
Use code we're busting into A51 TOMO.
Use code ALMAO. I'm sponsoring my friend who's verified on YouTube.